Hi everyone, my name is Cameron and today we're going to be doing just a quick under 10-minute flow for final stress. So without further ado, let's meet in child's pose. Bring your hands out in front of you, bring your big toes to touch, and spread your knees out wide. Drop your forehead to your mat and sink in. We're going to start with 3 open mouth exhales. So let out all your air. Inhale through your nose, fill up, exhale through your mouth, push it out. Inhale through your nose, a little bit farther this time. Feel your breath reach down your back into your stomach. Exhale through your mouth, push it out. Last one, biggest breath in you've taken today, in through your nose. Hold it at the top, take a tiny sip of air. Open mouth, exhale, push it out. Inhale through your nose and seal your lips and exhale through your nose, but make the same exhaling oceanic sound in the back of your throat. This is your Ujjayi breath, and this is what we'll just be using to stay focused and strong throughout today's practice. On your next inhale, come up to tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly and shine your chest forward. Gaze up at the sky. Push weight through all your finger pads and your toes. Exhale, Halloween cat. Curve your upper spine and tuck your tailbone under. Follow the pace of your own breath as you both do a few cat-cows on your own. Option for cat-cow rolls, where you just work your spine in circles. And at the top of each inhale and exhale, hit the cat or the cow. If you're doing rolls, switch to the other side. Last one, meet in tabletop. Inhale, hover your knees off your mat. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. For the first down dog of the day, you pedal out your feet. If you're wondering about where to stand your toes in comparison to your palms, you should be able to go from high plank, so I need to set my hands out a little bit more, and back to down dog. And that's about the distance that you're going to want. Lift your heels up. On your inhale, drop them to the right. Exhale. Inhale back through center. Tippy toes. Exhale, drop your heels both to the left. Inhale back through center. Exhale, drop your heels lower to the ground. Push your chest towards your thighs. Exhale all your air. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Take tiny steps for this first one. Ragdoll pose. Step your feet shoulder width distance apart or a little bit wider. Dangle your chest over your thighs and keep a generous bend in your knees. Option to keep your hands on the ground, not putting any weight in them. You're trying to release your lower back here. Option to grip behind your back and drop them over your head. Or you can grab for opposite elbow and sway side to side. Exhale, release your palms back to the mat. Toe heel your feet back to touch. Inhale, roll up to mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Blink your eyes closed. On your inhale, roll your shoulders up towards your ears and lift all your toes up off the ground. And on your exhale, roll your shoulders down and plant your newly spread toes down on the mat. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, take something new in. Exhale, let something go. Blink your eyes open, drop your hands by your side. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your hands above your head, rotate your pinkies in, and roll your shoulders down your back. Tuck your tailbone under and engage your kneecaps so that they're locked into place. Inhale, grow an inch taller. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands through heart center. Reach for the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your palms on your shins and tabletop your back so it's flat and you could rest a glass of water on it. Inhale, engage your core. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step your feet back. Flow through your first chaturanga of class. So option to hold high plank for an inhale and an exhale, and then inhale, and then exhale, push back down facing dog. Option to shift 2 inches forward, drop down to a 90-degree bend in your arms. Flip over your toes for upward facing dog. Exhale, push back down facing dog. You can also drop your knees for the planks if that's more accessible to you. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last one, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Listen for the change. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your left foot back so you're in low lunge. Stack your right knee over your right ankle. You can walk your toes up a little farther if you need to. Exhale, drop your back knee, untuck your toes, and inhale, modified crescent. Surf this out. You can walk your toes even farther if that feels good for you. Keep your hips square to the front of the room or the window or wherever you are. Roll your shoulders up and down your back and keep rotating your pinkies in like we did at mountain. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Bring your palms to frame your front foot, which is your right foot. Come up on your right heel and tuck your left toes under. Square your hips and sink back. You should feel this on the back of your right leg. On your inhales, straighten your spine. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come forward. Lift your back knee and come up on your inhale, crescent lunge. We're not going to be here long, so just set it up right. Bring your right knee over your right ankle. Your back heel should be lifting up and both of your thighs should be engaged. You should feel this in your glutes. Roll your shoulders down your back again if you've forgotten and tuck your tailbone under. You can keep a micro bend in your left knee if that feels better for you. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, shift your weight forward and we're coming into airplane pose. So bring your palms back and reach behind you as if you're trying to touch your palms. You feel this in your shoulder blades. Flex your left foot down towards the ground and feel grounded in your right foot. Keep squaring your hips to the ground. Breathe here. If this isn't accessible to you, you can take Modified Warrior 3, which is just bringing your fingertips to the ground. You can play with your balance, play with one or the other, or both. Inhale. Exhale, step back, crescent lunge with airplane arms, so keep your arms where they are. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open up, Warrior 2. Windmill your arms to spiral open. Breathe here, rotate your hips so that they're squared to the side. Lean into the bend of your right knee. So your right knee is over your right ankle. You're pushing into the left knife edge of your foot. Shoot energy out of both of your fingertips and gaze over your right middle finger. Sink into it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, star pose. Rotate so both your toes are pointing towards the corners of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, sink, horse pose. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star.
Exhale, prostrate to forward fold. Pigeon toe your feet so your toes are now parallel to the sides of your mat. Engage your core and tee your arms. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward with a flat back. You can just rest your palms on the floor and relax your head. You can take your peace fingers and grab for your big toes. You can reach for the outsides of your heels or your calves if you want to pull yourself closer. Or you can take a headstand if you want. I'm not going to, but it's an option. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, rise up. Bring your heels back to be pointing towards each other. Exhale, triangle pose. Bring your arms to a T. Turn your right foot so it's pointed towards the side of your mat. Bump your hips to the left. Inhale. Exhale, tick-tock forward. Bring your hands to north and south. You can widen your feet a little bit if you want to. Your left foot is parallel with the short side of your mat. Your right toes are pointed towards the right short side of your mat. Keep your hips squaring open and rotating open. If it's available to you, you can take a half bind to roll that shoulder open even further. Use your right back of your hand to push your right knee open. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your core engaged. Don't dump into your side. Inhale, come up, reverse triangle. Just switch your hands. Rest your back, left hand on your left thigh. Reach up and over instead of just back. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Option for ekapada, which is keeping your right leg lifted. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step your right foot back, low lunge. Bring your left knee over your left ankle. Frame your foot with your hands. Inhale. Exhale, drop your back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift up, modified crescent lunge. You can walk your left toes forward if you want to make sure your knee is over your ankle. Keep squaring your hips towards the front and tucking your tailbone under. Surf it out if you want, or just hold the pose. Keep your core engaged and your ribs knitting inwards. Inhale. Exhale, bring your palms down to frame your foot. Bring your heel of your left foot to be rooted on the ground and your right toes to tuck under. Inhale. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come forward, low lunge. Lift up your back knee. Exhale, sink. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rotate your pinkies inward. Keep a micro bend in your right knee if that feels better on your body, your lower back, more specifically. Keep your right heel lifted towards the sky and keep leaning into your lunge of your left knee. Inhale. Exhale, airplane. Bring your palms behind you, reaching pinkies towards each other again, and lift onto your left foot. If this is not available to you, you can take modified warrior 3 again. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together, keep your core engaged, and keep flexing your right foot towards the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale with a controlled, slow movement. Step back, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Breathe here. Lean farther into your front lunge again. Back right heel lifting towards the sky. Inhale, open up. Warrior 2 to the left. Gaze over your left finger and sink into the left side of your lunge. Square your hips to the side of your mat. Push into the right knife edge side of your foot. Gaze over your left middle finger and roll your shoulders up and down your back if they're coming up too close to your ears. Breathe here. On your inhales, square to the side. Exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, rotate your feet to be pigeon-toed, the knife edges of your feet pointing to the short sides of your mat. Inhale, become big and expansive. Exhale, fold forward, flat back. Reach for your toes. On your inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold. Bringing the weight consciously into the ball mounds of your feet so your hips stack more in line with your heels. Last inhale, flatten. Exhale, fold. Release your toes if you had them. Bring your palms to under your face. Point your toes outward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come up. Woo. Star pose. Inhale, come bigger. Exhale, triangle pose. Bring your right knife edge side of your foot to be pointing parallel to the side of your mat again. Point your left toes towards the side of your mat, so there should be making a perpendicular angle. Inhale, bump your hips to the right. Tilt forward. Exhale, triangle pose on the left, Trikonasana. Use the back of your left hand to push your left knee open. Keep a micro bend if you hyperextend your knee ever. And keep your core engaged, don't dump it to the left side. Roll your shoulder back into its socket, and if you took a half bind on the other side, option to do that here. Grab for your thigh crease with your right hand. Inhale. Exhale, rotate open. Inhale, bring your hand back up. Exhale, come up through the middle. Inhale, lean back, reverse triangle. Keep your hips bumped back, your glutes engaged, and your pelvis shining towards the side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend over. Your right palm can be resting on your thigh. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. Inhale, come back, triangle pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Option for ekapada if you took it on the other side. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right heel to the sky. Flex it down towards the ground. We'll just be here a second. Engage your glutes. Inhale, kick a little higher. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right ankle to your left wrist. Right knee, right wrist. Set this upright so your hips should be squared even though your front knee is bent. You can gaze over your right shoulder, your left shoulder to make sure everything's in line. Inhale, walk your hands back, puff up your chest. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, walk your palms back up. Tuck your back toe under. Kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your left heel high. Engage your glutes again. Point and rather flex your left toes towards the ground. Keep pushing your chest towards your thigh. Engage your core. Inhale, kick a little higher. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Left ankle, right wrist, right knee, or rather left knee, left wrist. Gaze over your shoulders again to make sure you're set up right. Your hips should be squared. Inhale, walk your palms back, puff up your chest, proud pigeon. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, walk your palms back up. Tuck your right toes under, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward into a high plank. And on your exhale, slowly lower down all the way to your stomach. Keep your palms where they are under your shoulders, but zip your toes up and your whole legs into a cobra tail. Push your toenails into the mat and engage your legs so your knees lift off. Exhale out all your air. Inhale, cobra pose. Peel your chest off the ground. Keep gazing down at the mat in front of you and squeezing your shoulder blades and your heels together. Inhale. Exhale, release. Do that 2 more times. Exhale out all your air, zip up your legs into your tail, push into your toe mounds, feel your knees lift off the ground. Inhale, cobra pose. Inhale a little higher, push into your toes. Exhale, roll down. Exhale out all your air. Zip up your tail. Last one. Inhale. Cobra pose. Shoulder blades pushing together. Biggest one yet. Engage your glutes and your back muscles. Inhale. Exhale, fan down. Inhale, push back to a seat. Rather, standing on your knees. Your knees should be about 2 fist width distance apart. You can keep your toes tucked under or flat. I prefer mine flat. We're gonna just do 2 supported camels because we haven't really warmed up our spines yet today, but heart openers are good for stress. So bring your palms to the back of bring your palms to your spine, your lower back on your sacrum. Your palms should be right above your glutes and your fingers can be over them. Bring your shoulders behind you, so if you were looking into a mirror, they would disappear. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, trace your gaze back. Keep pushing your hips forwards. Release your neck. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, a little deeper. Inhale, use your hands as leverage. Push yourself back up. Kind of sitting on your heels. Hero's pose. Close your eyes. Just sit here for a moment. Camel can bring up a lot of emotions, so just acknowledge them. Breathe them in. Acknowledge, exhale, let them go. We're gonna do one more round of that. So on your inhale, come back up onto your knees, 2 fist width distance apart. Bring your palms back to your sacrum. Inhale, puff up. Exhale, trace your gaze back. Inhale, engage your core, lift higher, don't dump into your lower spine. Exhale, bend. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, sit on your heels, hero's pose. Do the opposite of what you did with your hands before. So if your palms were down before, that's for grounding. Now flip them up to receive. Close your eyes, breathe in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Blink your eyes open. Come to seated on your mat with your knees bent in front of you. Bring your arms to the sides and slowly lower yourself down. Bring your heels closer to your glutes and reach your fingertips as if you could touch your heels. If you can't, it's not a problem. Exhale out all your air. Inhale, bridge pose. Pretend there's a block or something in between your legs that you're squeezing to keep it there, and lift your hips higher. You can do a bigger chest opener if you want by taking your palms and scooting them under your hips to lift a little bit higher. You don't have to do this, but you could take a grip under, push into your pinkies, tuck your shoulders under themselves to make a shelf for your back. Keep your legs squeezing together. Inhale, lift a little higher with your hips. Exhale, come down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Drop your knees out to the side. Bring your right hand to your lower belly, your left hand to your heart. Inhale, close your eyes. Exhale through your nose. Option to keep your eyes closed for the rest of class. Stamp the soles of your feet on the ceiling. Happy baby pose. You can grab for inside or outside arches of your feet. You can grab for your big toes with your peace fingers again. You can kick ninja baby, straightening one leg at a time. My dog is snoring. And just roll side to side, or just sit. Keep your sacrum on the ground no matter what though. You don't want to be rolling up. You'll be stamping down and then pulling out and down. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Exhale, drop your left heel to the ground. Flex both toes up. Interlace your fingers around your right knee and bring it around your ribs. Inhale, squeeze it tighter. Exhale, drop it to the left, using your left palm to guide it. Supine twist. Gaze to the right. Or if your eyes are closed, just tilt your head to the right. You can cactus or T your right palm. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe on your own. This should be easy and effortless. We're just neutralizing our spine. On your next inhale, bring your knees back to your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, clench everything. Exhale, drop your right foot to the ground. Flex all your toes towards your face. Inhale, scoop your left knee around your ribs like you did on the other side. Exhale, guiding it with your right palm. Supine twist, drop it to the right. Gaze to the left. Do whatever arm variation with your left arm feels good to you. Easy twist. Just breathe. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. Squeeze yourself super duper tight. Clench everything. Clench your nose, your mouth, your eyebrows, your eyes, your toes. Clench under, your fingers clench on your legs. Everything tight. Inhale. Exhale, release. Shavasana. Let yourself melt into the mat. Eyes closed. Focus on your breath. If thoughts come to you, which they will, acknowledge them, but let them go. Whenever you're ready to, bring your knees to your chest and drop them to your favorite side. On your exhale, push yourself up to a comfortable seat. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you need. But if you're ready, bring your hands to your heart center. Eyes remain closed. The light, the love, the student, the teacher, and me honors, respects the light, the love, the teacher, the student, and each and every one of you. Inhale, bring your thumbs to your third eye center. Inhale. Exhale, bow forward to seal your practice. Namaste.